so strong in that middle sector, and she has been. That's been her strongest sectors really over free practice, was that middle one, and particularly the final sector where she almost was trumping the rest of the field pretty much in that final section. Let's hear from Block.
Feels like I have less grip than free practice.
So Leah's clearly not settled in her ART Williams-backed machine at the moment.
And Leah Block was just talking about how she felt she had less grip, and she is off into the barriers at the final corner, and that is a red flag.
Oh no, so she's had a lock-up really late on.
What happened?
Just hit the inside barely and it shot me.
As we can see how this has affected Leah Block, she not happy at all. She had to go from the back of the grid at China, and devastated is Leah Block, because I think sinking in that she's going to have to go from the back of the grid once again. Dorian Pan is a little bit away from where we'd expect her, and a little lock up there down to turn one, Alice. Alicia Parmovsky to the top of the times, but only for a few seconds, because her teammate Chloe Chambers now goes to the top. Dorian Pan currently is out of the top 8, and that is critical for this session. Dorian Pan not currently in the top 8. Aurelia Nobel's very close to the wall there. Up to the line she goes.
Ella Lloyd, did she improve? She did fractionally, but it wasn't enough, and Chloe Chambers has improved. She's the first driver to dip into the 204s. There's a bit too much inside curb there at 2 for Ella Lloyd. She's turned in a little bit too early, and then that's bounced her over on the curb, and then she's forced to almost take a bit too much curb on the right-hand side for turn 2, and then you can see how much the car's bouncing. This final sector just seems to be a little bit of her weakness, whether she's not got the car quite dialed in for this final sector, or the tyre life has run out by the time she gets there. But wow, jumps up into P1, just over a tenth of a second, but again, she's not in the 39, so Larson actually is fastest of anybody in that final sector, and she's done a 39, and Chloe Chambers, as I say, that done a 39.6. So Chloe Chambers, compared to Alicia, is 3/10 quicker than her in that final sector. Let's wait for Dorian Pan, Chris.
This looks good from Dorian Pan as well. She is P11. This will be a big jump, and she jumps all the way to pole position. Dorian Pan, 204.816. Where did that come from? Dorian Pan had been struggling all session, and now she's just jumped all the way to the top of the times.
Chloe Chambers has just set another best in the first sector, because she's keeping it on track, Maya, just about. So that's going to affect her. That's the entry of sector 3. So she's gone fastest of anyone in the mid sector. But I would expect that's going to lose her time. She's been late to throttle, and that carries you all the way down through to turn 27. But time's running out.
We've got another battle going on for P8 as well, which is being led by Houseman. Gaidman has just brought herself into contention for that. Don't count out Larson for pole position either. She is fighting away for this. Verk, now we saw that mistake. Will that affect her chances of taking provisional pole position? Yes, it will. She goes to P4. She'll have to go again. Chloe Chambers is travelling very, very quickly, but so is Alba Larson. Can she pull a great result out here? She's currently in P5. The Tommy Hilfiger back driver. Let's see if this car can make its way all the way to the top of the times. Up to the line she goes. Guess where it is? It's, of course, P3 for Alba Larson, and the fastest last sector, but Chloe Chambers has a tow down the start-finish straight on Ella Lloyd. Where will these two end up? Ella Lloyd 7th. Thank you very much, says Chloe Chambers. She's going to go to provisional pole position, 204.320. Right place, right time.
That's a nice cheeky toe. She managed to grab one from Ella Lloyd, but that's Dorian Pan, just not quite enough. Missing a couple of tenths in that final sector. Could that be that toe that made all the difference?
Maya Verg up to the line is P6 for now, P3. And as you said, Alice, got a good run through the final sector. That's enough to put her on the second row. Can anyone get a run like we saw Chloe Chambers did down that start-finish straight? We jump on board now with Ella Lloyd to the final corner.
So she's currently, as we've already said, in that P8 position. Each driver will want to improve, but if you qualify P8 and there's nothing more you could have done, at least you know you're on pole for race 1, which takes place tomorrow afternoon. She's hitting all the gears correctly. She's got Joanne Giaconte just behind her. Where's this going to boost Ella up? A personal best in the middle sector.
Ella Lloyd up to the line, P8 for now. She goes to P7, and we've got Joanne Giaconte 11th. Nicole Havrida is coming to the line next. Dorian Pan is there. She stays P2. There is Rafaela Ferreira to the line 13th. Here is Havrida now 15th. So no major changes at the top. No changes in the top 8. Well done to Chloe Chambers, 204.320. She put in all the hard work and then was rewarded with that toe down the start-finish straight, and that gave her a significant gap over the likes of Maya Berg and Alicia Palmowski, and for the first time she will lead us away from the front of the field.
You are on pole. You are on pole for the Sunday.
It's confirmed, for real.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. That's what I like to hear. You kind of scared me a little bit saying a P8 at first. I was like, what? Thought I was reading the board wrong.
I was trying to scare you. Nice job, Chloe. Nice job. That was amazing.
Yeah, thank you guys. Car was so good. It was so fast.
She has been rewarded with her first F1 Academy pole position. Congratulations, Chloe Chambers, 204.320. That is a brilliant result for her and the Campos team, who haven't been on pole since 2023. That's just their second pole position in F1 Academy. Dorian Pan in second, Maya Berg in third, Alicia Palmowski fourth. Then we had Alba Larson, Tina Hausman, Ella Lloyd, Emma Felbermeyer will be on pole position for race 1 tomorrow. And then behind that was Gaidman. Well done to her, one of the standout drivers of the session. Chong, Giaconte, Nobels, Ferreira, happy birthday to her. Krohn, Havrida, Aragnostiades, Al Yusuf in her first session. Leah Block crashed at the final corner